Welcome back, friends, to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers. Before we begin, smash that thumbs up button if you love the Smash Bros. Series, and comment down below with what new favorite character that you love the most. With that, let's get to today's video, the top 10 tips and tricks for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In at number 10, try all fighters. Once you're able to unlock all of the fighters, or at least more than the original 8 that you get, try giving every single fighter a shot. You may come into this game with favorites from previous games, but you'll be surprised at just how different in the way that they play for Ultimate is. Plus, they added a total of 11 new fighters and more to come in the DLC, so that will give you a ton of new options for completely unique fighters. Also, by doing this, you'll discover different grooves for each fighter and may end up being better with someone new. By doing this, you'll get a better understanding of each character's movesets, and that will definitely give you an edge when facing them in future battles. Number 9, how to beat a noob. Well, it's pretty much easy, you just beat them because they're new at it, but this is more so a funny trick that you can play on an unexperienced player. Smash Bros. Ultimate can be challenging at times, and if you want to either show off in front of your friends or stomp your family in battles, tell them to simply pick Pichu. Pichu is so awful that it actually inflicts damage on itself during its electrical attacks. While the baby Pikachu does have speed and long range attacks, its lightning attacks put your own health bar on the line.
Has is his speed and ability for long range attacks. The biggest problem with Pichu's lightning attacks, they actually damage the character himself.
Number 8, music to my ears. It seems as though you could spend hours going through all of the different settings and rules to completely customize your experience. Everything from controls to stage layouts and best of all, the music. Now if you favor some music themes over others, you'll have to go into the vault, click on sounds, and then my music at the bottom. That way you can alter the track list for each stage as to how often that you want to hear certain songs.
Going into the vault, sounds, and my music, you can go into the track list for each and every stage and adjust how often you want your favorite songs to appear during matches.
Number 7, the wrestling ring. With the introduction of a character like Incineroar, the main thing gamers needed was a proper wrestling ring to battle in. In Smash Bros. Ultimate, we get an area inspired by Super Punch-Out, and like most wrestling matches, the fight can be taken outside of the ring as well. However, the trick here is to utilize the lighting rig that's positioned above the ring. To take out multiple opponents at once, climb onto the lighting rig and knock it down to crush the competition.
Quickly take out multiple opponents by climbing onto the top of the lighting rig and knocking it down so everyone below gets crushed. How's that for some Smash Mania? The Omega form of the ring offers a whole different way to play with the crowd removed.
Number 6, spirit types. The spirit battles include 4 different types that can counter each other.
Attack beats shield, shield beats grab, grab beats attack, and neutral types stay neutral to all the rest.
Attack will beat shield, shield beats grab, grab beats attack, and neutral types stay neutral to the rest. When you're trying to gauge a new matchup, check out the overall power of your foe and the indicator arrows pointing up or down. The arrows will give you an idea as to whether or not you have a favorable matchup to your spirit type. To take full advantage of this system, you'll want to build a variety of spirit types to lock down a win. In at number 5, know your speed. Let's begin with who has the slowest speeds.
The slowest raw speed fighter starts with Jigglypuff at 3rd, followed by Robin at number 2, and lastly, Incineroar is the overall slowest in the game.
In 3rd place for the slowest speed, we have Jigglypuff, followed by Robin in 2nd, and the absolute slowest character is Incineroar, who can barely keep up a jog. He looks like me on a treadmill. As for the fastest overall fighters,
the fastest raw ground speed starts with Little Mac at number 3, followed by Captain Falcon taking 2nd, and finally, no surprise, Sonic takes the number 1 spot.
Little Mac takes 3rd place, Captain Falcon comes in 2nd, and as you would imagine, the legendary speedster Sonic comes in 1st place for the fastest raw ground speed. Shout out to Boomstick Gaming for running these speed tests. Number 4, the perfect shield. The new shield element that was added in, if timed correctly, can add a stun to your opponent. If you can manage to release the perfect shield mechanic right when your opponent's attack lands, you will be rewarded with a stun to your opponent. Not only do you get that added benefit, but you also have a moment to do a counterattack while they are still in the animation of attacking you.
The new perfect shield mechanic is very different in Smash Ultimate. It now requires you to release the shield at the exact moment the attack lands, and you'll be rewarded with a mini stun on your opponent.
Number 3, Squad Strike. These new modes for Smash are incredible, but the default setting for Squad Strike may not be what most gamers were hoping for. The way it should be is that you can swap out to your different selected fighters mid-match. However, the current settings just don't allow that. So to improve your Squad Strike experience, change the match options to Tag Team. This will make it so that you can have a different fighter for each stock, be it 3 or 5.
Default Squad Strike settings might not be exactly what you want, where you seamlessly cycle out to a roster of fighters mid-match, like what I thought it was. There is a very simple way to improve this mode by changing the match options to Tag Team.
In at number 2, the Great Plateau Tower. With the Legend of Zelda series game Breath of the Wild being the most critically acclaimed game for the Nintendo Switch, they decided to include the Great Plateau Tower. Now, if you happen to have Breath of the Wild, you can visit the tower in the beginning of the game and get a pretty decent feel for the stage itself before playing it in Ultimate. Also, while playing on the stage in Smash Bros, be careful of fighting on the top. While it may seem like the ultimate place to be, other players can destroy it to make it a single level playing ground.
First, spend some time exploring the tower in Breath of the Wild. You'll get to know how close to the edge you can get and get some jumping tips.
Lastly, in our number 1 spot, Unlock All. The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game features a total of 74 playable fighters, but unfortunately when you start you can only access 8 of them. If you want to unlock the characters in a traditional way, you'll have to play for roughly 11 hours to unlock every new fighter, which can be achieved by playing through stock matches or classic mode, but the cooldown to unlock usually lasts for about 10 minutes. So if you want to bypass all of that grinding, just follow these 3 simple steps. Step 1, trigger the challenger approaching screen. Simply put yourself into a stock match, and once completed, a random character will show up. Defeat them and you'll unlock that character. Now, like I mentioned before, a 10-minute cooldown happens, so to avoid that, move on to step 2, rebooting the entire game. Exit Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and close it before reopening the title. This will take out the cooldown process and will let you open up a new stock match to bring in another unlockable character. Then, for step 3, it's simply rinse and repeat. This should take about 90 minutes or so to complete, but it's much faster than waiting 11 hours. And that has been the top 10 tips and tricks for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, then share it with your friends. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Plus, leave us a comment down below with any tips and tricks that you found useful. Plus, if you want more videos like this one, just click the playlist on the screen. From Top 10 Gaming, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.